So today I'm filming a little time-lapse video. This is at 10 times speed. Um, yeah, and it's entitled Clean Your Room. Just clean your room. You know, I woke up, I worked 14 hours yesterday, and I woke up just feeling garbagey. Just kind of depressed and kind of sore and kind of achy. And I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to do anything. And I went down in the garage and I looked around and it was such a fucking sty. Just so messy and so shitty. And so I made a little bargain with myself. I said, I'll get the bar set up and I'll pick up. I'll just pick up in here. I'll give myself maybe an hour to do it in. And intermittently, I'll hit reps of squats. And that's all I have to do today. This is squat every day. So all I really have to do is squat every day, right? And this is like one of those Jordan Peterson things, like clean your room, 12 rules for life. And I know I'm a middle-aged white guy, but I promise you I'm not a Jordan Peterson nut hugger. I think his self-help stuff is pretty good. I think his politics are less good. And like, I don't say that to target anyone or attack them, you know? We're allowed to have varying opinions on these things. In fact, I think it's necessary that we do. I'm not in love with his politics. That's all I'm saying, you know? But I used to work at a group home for teenagers another lifetime ago. I was a social worker. And one of the things we're taught, and this is long before I heard of Jordan Peterson, is to watch the kids' self-help skills. You know, if they don't have basic self-care skills, teach them. And when their self-care skills kind of flag, when they're not bathing, when they're not shaving, when their room's a mess, it's usually a good indicator that a severe emotional happening is gonna take place. It's either taking place currently or it will take place soon. And I remember learning that and thinking it was total bullshit. Like that can't be there can't be a real correlation there. But as I spent a couple years in their service, I began to see it. Like I began to see this prophecy come true with alarming regularity. And not only did I see it at the group home, kids with dual diagnosis, pretty extreme behaviors and problems, but I began to notice it in softer, subtler ways in my own life. What's really cool about this is traffic goes both ways, meaning as you're entering a depressive episode, your self-care will kind of fall apart. And that seems obvious, but this is the part that was less obvious to me. If you're entering a depressive episode, you can kick up your self-care and it'll improve it. And I know that sounds like some magical thinking, right? But I promise you it works. And like this video, which I'm sure is pretty boring to watch, you can't really see me squatting in it. Like as I went through this hour, emotionally I began to feel better. And not just that, like physically I feel better too. I'm sure that seems pretty weird, but like I got no reason, I keep saying this, I got no reason to lie to you about this, you know? I'm not getting anything from these. Well, I'm getting my ledger, and I'm getting the contact with you great people. But, like, I don't profit in any way from this. I have no reason to lie to you. So give it a shot if you care to, you know? Like, it's a beautiful day in Savannah, and things are looking up for me now. It took about an hour, but I reversed what was otherwise a pretty miserable and cynical headspace with just a little housekeeping. And I'm continually shocked that that's true. It blows me away that that works at all. But it does. This might not be a great revelation to you. You've probably had thoughts and feelings along this line before. And certainly so have I. But I'm still amazed every time it works. Like, I don't know. Today's going to be rad, and I'm going to kick its ass. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today. This is me with 205 on the bar. I got cut off again. 205 for one isn't really grounds for real celebration, but considering how truly awful and just negative I felt when I got up today, that's kind of a big win for me. like I would have, if you had asked me the moment I opened my eyes if I was going to squat 205 for one today, even just for one, I would have been like, fuck off. I'll be lucky if I get my minimum for one today. So yeah, Anyway, I already said it, but this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other, okay? I'm going to go watch The Leftovers and have a snack. Hey, there's all sorts of people in this world, all right? We're all in this together. We're chained to the world, and we all have to pull. Who said that? Tom Waits. Holy shit, that took me a minute. I'm not too smart today either. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.